Good. So we're going to start today's class here, standing up with a stance slightly wider than hip width apart. And what I'd like you to do as you relax your hands on top of your thighs, soft bend on your knees, you're gonna breathe in, stretch your legs, squeeze your shoulder blades together, rotate your arms out. And exhale, rotate your arms forward, soft bend on your knee, and drop your chin. We're gonna do that 5 times. So breathe in, stretch your legs, lift your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together, rotate your arms, and look up 75 degrees. Exhale, return to the opposite of that, relaxing your body as you breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 2 more times. Inhale, use your arms to extend into that motion. And exhale. And look up 1 more time, letting your body follow through into that opening. And exhale, look down, letting your body follow through into that closing. Very good. Now open up your hands. We're gonna keep them open today, and I want you to rotate your shoulders up, back, and down. And if more of your body wants to follow through in this motion, let yourself do it. If you wanna keep it more tucked in and just isolating those shoulders, I'd like you to explore that. Let's do 2 more times, really using all those muscles around your shoulders to move the shoulder joint. And you're going to find that it moves inside the biggest portion of your body, your core. Good. Now let's go in reverse, back, up to ears, front, down. Back, connecting those shoulder blades together, lifting up to your ears, those shoulders forward and down. Do 3 more. Back, up, forward, and down. Back, up, forward, and down. 1 more time, and it's nice to start feeling that warming sensation through the shoulder. Very good. Now, for a moment, I want you to be aware of the weight of your body on your feet. I want to shift it towards the right and just feel the difference in pressure underneath your feet. Shift it over your left. Very good. 1 more time, shift it over your right and feel how the pressure changes on all of those joints. And shift it over your left. Good. And then find your center. You're gonna close that energy inside your body, close the loop. You're gonna drop your right ear to your right shoulder, taking an exhale. Inhale, return to center. Tall and proud, exhale. Again, drop that ear to your right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, drop and hold it there. Hold it for 1 deep breath. Pushing your opposite fist down to the ground and imagine you're being pulled from the crown of the head away so that you spread all that section in the middle. And now you're gonna take your eyes and instead of looking to the front, you're gonna look down to the floor. And you're gonna notice how that combination of the stretch changes in your neck. Now you're gonna look again to the front and let's take that head, inhale to the center. Exhale and to left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, push that fist opposite and lean away. 1 more time, inhale. Drop your shoulders and drop your head. Very good. Imagining you're being pulled away from the crown of your head, away, and that shoulder keeps pushing down to the opposite end. Now take your eyes from the front to the floor and allow that stretch to travel to find different combinations in your neck. Look to the front and return to center. From here, let's do 3 repetitions on neck rotations. So now that we've stretched it and opened it and enabled it, let us rotate it around, mobilize it, continue enabling it, and find the perfect rotation that works for you, where you can feel the stickiness, but you still feel in control. Let's switch sides. Other side, down, around. Inhale when you go up, exhale when you go down. One more time, inhale, exhale. Very good. Let's return to center, cross our hands, and now let's take our torso into rotations. Let's do 3 times one side. I want you to get to feel all of those muscles that are combining themselves for you to stabilize and move through this rotation. Good. And then let's switch sides. And I'd like you to notice where there is a bit more stiffness in your body, whether it's lower back, whether it's the sides of the hips, or whether it's a nice smooth transition today. Very good. Now, let's take our hands, palms facing up, and we're going to do a push movement to the front. Imagine you're pushing a wall. Yeah, because you can move walls. How about push a car? You can push a car. And as you push forward, you're going to stretch your bum back so that the center of your body travels in opposite directions through intention. And then you're going to stretch back up tall and proud and drag your elbows through. So if you were just pulling with the arm, this is what would happen. But if you pull with your back, the shoulder joint travels back and the arm continues to follow through with it. So let's get to know the difference of those movements. Exhale, push, bum to the back, hands to the front. Inhale, pull. Exhale, push. Inhale, pull. Let's do 3 more repetitions. Imagine there's that resistance, and activate your muscles to push through and pull. 2 more times, push. Deep, deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale. Very good. We're gonna add 1 more piece to this motion. When we pull here, we are going to open up the thumbs away, 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 keeping those elbows close to the center. And we're gonna close and push again. Push, focus on the counter stretch. Palms up, pull. Make sure your shoulders are rotated back. So play with me. Let's do this for a couple of reps. And once they're back, holding together those shoulder blades, you're going to drag your thumbs up, opening, opening, opening. I'm going to show you a back view. Hopefully, the shadows allow you to see what's happening in the back. You're going to push, and then you're going to pull, closing the shoulder blades together and driving the thumbs out to continue stimulating those back muscles. Let's do that 2 more times. Push, pull, open. Close, push, pull, open, and close. Very good. Now here, let's roll our shoulders to the front. And I want you to tuck your tailbone in. Sometimes this part is sticky and it's hard to find, to free it and let it move in and out. So let's play a bit just with this. See if you can find those muscles, and you can use your hands to find them too, because that'll help you look inside your body. Sometimes we no longer want to connect with our body. We have stopped getting to know it, but let's bring that superpower back, that form of really getting in touch with who we are and why we're here. So a good form is to use your hands as like they have eyes inside. And I want you to move your body, literally move it into the positions that you want to explore. Move it, give it some love. Here and open. Very good. So now that we've explored that, and that is really good because it the more freedom of motion you have on those hips and in that rotation, the less tension you will tend to accumulate on your lower back. Now that we have freed a bit of that motion, I want you to roll your shoulders forward, drop your chin, tailbone in, and you're gonna slide those hands down your thighs until you reach your knees. And in this ugly position, you're gonna find a beautiful stretch. And then you're going to slide those hands up and raise your shoulders to uncurl back again. Again, let's keep the shoulders squeezed down, roll them forward, close your rib cage, connect with your abs, then roll your tailbone in and slide down until you reach your knees. You can find your glute there too, even though it's stretched, you can clench it and squeeze it. And then keep those shoulders forward, pull them up to your ears as you uncurl. It's a really nice sensation. Let's do that one more time. Let's start with the tailbone. Tailbone in. When you do that, that makes your knees shove forward. But because your feet are fully planted, there shouldn't be pressure on the knees. On the contrary, there is a section, if you notice, that activates down here and at the front. So it's a counterbalance. So tailbone in, knees are gonna move to the front. Then you drop your chin around your shoulders and slide down. Good, right where it feels perfect for you. And then from here, you're gonna slide back up, roll back and out. Very good. Now for a moment, I want you to stretch the bottom of your feet. Well, because when we do that much work, grabbing and bracing and connecting with our body, sometimes the soles of the feet starts doing this. So if you want to take a hold of a wall for support, or you want to work with your balance, I'd like you to take a small step back and fold your toes like this, so that this section is bent on your feet. So fold your toes and push into the ground. And now very slowly, keep your body weight on the front leg. Start pressing that heel to the ground. And when you do that, you might feel a nice stretch on your calf down there and a small stretch here. And then the last piece is to tuck the tailbone in. That is gonna deepen the stretch here. Now relax the pelvis. And I want you to push on your toes so that they are bent, but that your heel is raised. Yes, press down on the ground. And let's switch legs. Same thing. We're relieving some of that energy that has been accumulating on the bottom of your feet. So again, if you need support or if you want to practice your balance, you have the two options. Press those toes to the ground. Keep your body weight on the front leg nicely planted. And very slowly start bringing that heel down to the ground until you reach that nice calf stretch. Good. When you planted your heel, you can tuck your tailbone in, and that's going to deepen that stretchy sensation inside your leg. You might even feel a connection all throughout that pillar down there. Good. And now I want you to press back again. Push the floor with your toes and return to center. Good. And for a moment, just give them a walk up side to side. All I'm doing is moving side to side and lifting my heels, Good. And then take that motion into your hips, swing them from side to side. You're gonna notice tension here, but it is good kind of tension. It's not good when it gets to be too much, but this tension in the IT band area is part of what allows us to move upright like humans, and not down like when they say we used to be more monkey-like. There is a really cool evolutionary theory about that. I'm gonna look it up and bring it for you. All right, let's take a wide stance. Let me lift my camera. We're gonna take a wide A stance. Slightly wider than hip width apart. And I want you to take your right arm, circle it over your head, and bend it while you reach down with your other one. Stretch it up and return to center. And then take the other hand, your left hand. Pull them apart, so that the center of your body gets more space. And reach over to the other side and back to center. We're gonna do that 10 times. Stretch, keep your core tight, drop, get a nice squeeze out of that stretch and return. Stretch those hands, magic fingers in opposite directions. Bend your hands, open and return. Good. Stretch, bend, open, return. Good. 6, stretch, bend, open, return. 4 more. Stretch, open, good, return. 3 to go. Stretch, bend, up, release. 2 more times. Bend and notice how much more connection, how much inner heat you have. Good. And return. Very good. Now take a sip of water if you need. We're going to finish with some hip mobilizations for today. Good. Okay. If you are ready, let's return to that slightly wide, to that wide A platform, and you're going to visualize yourself inside a box. Right, you have 2 corners at the front, 2 corners at the back. I want you to push your hips forward to the front right corner. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your core, take them to the front left corner. Take them to the back left corner. Keep your legs straight. Take it to the back right corner. Good. Let's do 2 more rounds. Front right, front left, hinge. Keep your legs straight. Back left, back right. You might hear your hips popping like popcorn back into their place where they can function the best. Front left, back right. Let's return to center. Good. Now let's push back right. Take it to back left, and it's not a jump from one place to another. In the transition, you're going to feel those combination of muscles and ligaments stuck into each other, so pay attention to that. Good. Back right, back left, from right. One more time. Acknowledge the transition. Back left, forward and right. Very good. And now I want you to take your platform slightly closer, soft bend on your knees, and really smoothen out those corners so that they become a nice circle. You can go a bit deeper if you want to feel that nice warming sensation traveling through your thighs. Very good. Let's cross the hands and give it a different intention as we do this. Good. Let's rotate to the other side. Imagine you have a beautiful hula hoop and you're looking at a video of you doing it in slow motion. You're actually experiencing life in slow motion because it's nice to slow things down once in a while. So this is you dancing with a beautiful hula hoop in slow motion. Very nice. Okay. And let's finish with 3 deep breaths, taking the world in, expanding it. Inhale. Exhale, hug it in. I could use some hugs. If you could use some hugs too, let me give you a big hug. Inhale, exhale, big, big, big hug. Inhale, exhale. In a nice big hug, and let's just shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Good. Open your hands, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Good. And let's conquer today. We started together, so this makes it so much more fun, doesn't it? All righty.